Hello everyone and welcome back to How to Travel. If you're looking for traveling on a low budget and wondering where you should go, here are the 10 best and cheapest places to travel internationally. Fiji. Fiji, unlike its expensive island neighbors and sharp marketing by Fiji Water, is actually relatively cheap to visit. While there are many $1,000 a night resorts in the country, you can manage to enjoy pristine beaches, world-class diving, tasty seafood, and friendly locals without having to mortgage your home. Since Fiji is a stopover Fiji Airlines, you'll find a lot of flight deals to the country. Many backpackers take advantage of that, and a small backpacker community has emerged. That means cheap guest houses, transportation, and activities, especially in the popular Yasawa Islands. Even if you're not a backpacker, you can take advantage of all these deals and save money. Fiji is one of the best budget destinations in the regions and not be missed. Central America. Want to roam ancient ruins, trek through the jungle, surf, and eat delicious food with few tourists around? Visit the smaller countries in Central America. Think El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Guatemala. Here you will find the most budget hotels for around $15 per night, and meals for $3, most bus journeys for the same price, and beer for less than $1. Cambodia. It's affordable, beautiful, and the locals are incredibly hospitable. You can get a private air-conditioned room for $20 US, street food for $2, and transportation across the country for $20. If you're spending close to $50 a day, you are living large. It's way cheaper than all its neighbors, just as beautiful and filled with some of the nicest people in the world. It's also one of the cheapest backpacking destinations in the world as well. China. China has fascinated travelers ever since Marco Polo traversed the Silk Road. While the roads of China and days of China are being super cheap as a destination are long gone, the country remains a budget destination and one of the cheapest in Asia. But with a caveat, you need to get out of the big cities. Sure, the cities are still a bargain. Hostels cost less than $20 a day, and food is about $2 to $5 per meal, and local transportations in cities run less than $1. South Korea. South Korea is a country not talked about enough. South Korea is one of the greatest undiscovered, quote-unquote, travel destinations in the world. Its prices rival that of Southeast Asia. It's high-tech, the food is mind-blowing, delicious and eclectic, the countryside is jaw-droppingly beautiful, and the nightlife is out of this world. It's one of the most underrated travel destinations out there. You can pick up bottles of beer in 7-Eleven for less than $1. Trains are cheap. Everything here is cheap, plus it's fun and different. India. Unless you book 5-star resorts and only eat Western meals, you'll find it hard to spend $50 a day here. You can get closer to $30 by staying in cheap guest houses, taking second-class trains, and avoiding Western food. India is a cheap backpacking destination. Heck, just a cheap travel destination. With a rich cultural history, top-class food, helpful and curious locals, incredible regional diversity, great tea, and a lot to do. It's a gigantic place best either explored in one large trip or a few smaller chunks. Either way, don't miss India. Eastern Europe. Far Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova is the cheapest part of the continent. It's a sin that most people don't visit this region anymore. It costs $40 per day, paying $8 a night for a room in Ukraine, $1.50 for a liter of beer in Bulgaria, and a few dollars for transportation. Eastern Europe has the charm and beauty of the West without the high prices and hordes of tourists. Portugal. Portugal has a lot of popular and crowded years. Lisbon has become popularly expensive as people move there and drive up prices. It's a great place after all. However, once you get outside of Lisbon, prices are still relatively cheap even if the crowds are a bit larger these days. Australia. Australia can be also incredibly cheap if you know a few tricks. It can take a lot of work thanks to the exchange opportunities. A well-worn budget backpacker trail, lots of couch-surfing hosts, and cheap groceries. You can visit Australia on a budget. Additionally, Australia has become cheaper thanks to the 20% drop in the Australian dollar that has tempered the price increase and made Australia the most affordable it has been in years. Thailand. Thailand is incredible. With the tourist trail going back decades, Thailand is the heart of backpacking in Southeast Asia. You can get by on $25 to $30 a day thanks to cheap guest houses, food, local buses, and attractions. If you spend all your time on the islands and inexpensive accommodation, expect to pay closer to US dollars about $50 a day. However, even at that price, Thailand is one of the best, most bargain destinations in the world and should not be skipped. So where are you traveling next? Do let us know in the comments down below. Anyways, be sure to leave a like to the video if you enjoyed it. And we will see you guys in the next one.